Meredith Wallace, and I'm a local high school English teacher in St. Louis. So for this lesson, we're going to be looking at the App Store's recent Apps for the Earth apps, which were all in celebration of Earth Day. These will be exemplars for our lesson on writing engaging and marketing-worthy descriptions, all in less than 4,000 characters. So let's start with the very first screen that your customers will see, the search page. At a customer's first glance on the search page, they're going to see your icon, app title, and a 1 to 2 sentence description. Check out some of these examples. On the top right-hand column, we have Angry Birds 2. The description reads, "Those infamous pigs are overfishing the ocean. Stop them across 3 levels with a spell that launches a net full of fish." One of the things that makes this description, even though it's just 2 sentences, effective, is that it has 3 main ingredients. It states the problem. The problem is that the infamous pigs are overfishing the ocean. It also starts to tell you the solution. You're going to use a spell that launches a net full of fish. And we also have some sort of hook that introduces us to an aspect of gameplay. So in this case, we have 3 new levels. If you look 2 apps down, there's one called Cut the Rope Magic. There we've got this hook that says it has exclusive new levels. So again, that kind of hooks your customer into this idea of gameplay, and it buys them into the So hopefully with the super engaging 1 to 2 sentence intro sentence or hook that you were able to give on the search page, you got your customer to click on your app and actually open it up. So once they open into your app, one of the first things they might see is 1 to 2 to even 3 screenshots of what the app actually looks like when it's in use. So I was a little interested in the brain training app. When I opened the link, it shows me 3 screenshots. So when I see this, I see there's going to be a video, you can play it, and it's happening in the ocean, and so there's probably some challenges that are going to be happening. But I can actually see the screenshot. So this is something that you can ask students to do, to put into their app description. So once you get past the screenshots, you get into some of the details that your customer is going to first see when they open the app. Some things you might consider putting on this page would be who develops the app. So you could say from the creators of, but in most cases you guys won't have created other apps. Other things that you could include in this first thing that your customers will see could be your ratings. So this might be a top rated brain training game. You could have the number of downloads if it's very popular, or any other accolades or awards that you've won. Check out this example. It says in the news, and then it shows how it's been featured in the Wall Street Journal and other newspapers. It also has other accolades about how it's from the creators of these neuroscience experts. So they're showing their credentials and bragging about their products. On this page, you'll also want to include something similar to your 1 sentence hook that you had on the search page. One of the games that we didn't look at was a cooking game. So it's one sentence in the description here was, chop, sear, and grill your way to fame as you prepare meals for crazy customers. Something like that that's going to be very engaging and want to keep the customer reading. If your reader has gotten all the way down to this section of your app, go ahead and pat yourself on the back. This is what you want. You want your reader to keep clicking. So at this point, they would have had to have clicked on a read more link. They've already clicked on your app and gotten into it. They've gotten past the screenshots. They've read through the description. They had to click read more. And now what you can do is you have these longer sections where you, again, are bragging and featuring certain bonus points of your app. Check out, this is the cooking one that I showed you in the mentioned in the last clip. It says hundreds of episodes to complete. That's a huge feature because it will keep your customer playing for several hours, days, weeks. Another feature is that you can play with friends. It has one sentence explaining that you can exchange gifts and compete with your friends. Become super famous. So these are, they've used all caps to really highlight the exciting feature that they want to show us. Last, but certainly not least, would be the nitty-gritty details. At this point, your customer must be fairly convinced that they'd like to purchase this app, and now they're going to be looking at the information. So they'll be looking at the size of the program. Do they have enough data on their mobile device to download it? They might look at the rating. Is there an age limit? Is it appropriate for a certain group? This one is the Angry Birds 2 app that I referenced at the very beginning, and so it's for an app definitely appropriate for kids. It would also show compatibility with various devices. Do you have the upgraded software to run this app? So you might also put privacy on this if there is an app you have that has customers share their data. So this would all be important facts to have in your information section. So up to this point, I've walked you through the basic stages of how to create your app description. Remember, you're going to need a 1 to 2 sentence hook that your customer will find on the search page. Then, once they actually click into your app, if you've gotten them hooked, then you'll need some screenshots. You'll need your any highlights that you have about the developers or awards or ratings you've got. You're going to highlight in bullet point or short paragraph form the exciting features of your app, that it can be shared with friends. You'll finally do just the basic information, how many megabytes will this app take up on your phone, or what's the rating. Notice that with all of the examples that we used in this video, they were all very mission focused. The unit that Paul is planning talks about using technology to solve real world problems. And all of these apps were focused around the theme of Earth Day, and so they've all used the apps and technology to address Earth and climate issues. So that's a really neat way not only to see how you can make an app, but how you can make an app that solves real world problems. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck making your app.